Hello, 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 everybody. I hope we're all doing well. And welcome, welcome. I think we can probably safely tear one of these down. Probably both, because we're probably going to want to put more over there, honestly. Clears that up. Okay, so do I want to do... Do I want to try and do a power station blueprint? No, probably not. We're going to need some more water extractors. I think we've got some reinforced iron plate in here. You're going to keep on making this move. I can feel a cough building up in my throat. Hang on. Oh, dear. Let's take a sip of overly warm tea. Oh, yep, that's warm. It's good though. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think at the end of yesterday we built another smelter run, right? And then we're sending that up, but I don't believe we're using it at the moment because we need to do another run of constructors, or did I already use it? It already looks like it's being used. Oh, that's right. That's right, we tacked it on at the end. So we are making pipe and, sorry, iron rods and iron plate. How much copper sheet have we got? We'll grab a little bit more just to be safe. Should be plenty. Have to grab some more cement just in case we need to build platforms. Top that one up. All right. And then we will drive the tractor. Yeah, we'll drive the tractor and then we'll do the run. We can't drive you all the way up because that's just dangerous. All right, where is the ramp? There it is. Should have cleaned up that ramp yesterday. We were going around looking for power. Oh, we need more power slugs. And if I remember correctly, that yeah, there's a yellow one up there. And I think there's another yellow one around here somewhere. I keep on looking up there because that's where I thought it was, but I haven't seen it yet. Now, so likely this is settled. Because I'm not on a server, I'm just on a local save, so it wouldn't have been able to run overnight. And we are going to have to sort this out at some point. Don't know why it's got an iron ore problem, but that is not the task we're working on right now. I really do need to try and build this more into the basic, although it's very high. Oh dear. Oh, there's another yellow power slug. Okay, but that is just your yellowness you're giving off. I was worried it was poison for a while. Slightly dangerous little jump back onto the ramp. What's life without a little bit of danger? Definitely up to 240. Alright, now I believe you're up to 240. We were looking to double this. Can I even get up a 3-meter foundation? No. So the 2 might do it, or is that a little bit too low? Can't get rid of that rock. Alright, so... I got no solid fuel? Really? Shit. Oh, what a beautiful cough. Excuse me, chat. Delightful. Alrighty. That's fine. And then we just need to do 3 more. 1. 2. Not 3 because you're getting stuck on a bush. And I didn't bring any solid fuel with me. And you're gonna need cutting. Oh, let's go see what's in this hard drive. Well, I can't see what's in this hard drive. Let's go see what this needs to be opened. Power, you say? Frame rate drop, you say? Power we can do. Am I gonna have to go all the way back? Where did I put my solid fuel then? Because we definitely used to have some. I could try and make some, I guess. Oh yeah, I've got no room in my inventory. Let's just put these computers down. My bag is full again. Doop-a-dee-doo. Which means the same thing's gonna happen one more time. We'll drop the woods. Oh, we shouldn't need much. That should do it. I don't care about getting the resources, so I don't care that my pockets are full. Now you must die. Right, so a little bit higher than I would have liked, but it'll do. You're going to come in that way, and you've got to be in line with that. Now, when we expand this next time, it probably is going to have to go up. We may want to stop. Actually, do we have water buffers unlocked yet? I don't know.
For the Emperor!
Hey, LP. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Bah, humbug on life. Oh, dear. Definitely how I was feeling coming out of the doctors this morning. But what you gonna do? I admire your dedication to using different belts upon needed speed. I honestly don't know if it helps. I feel like it should, but I honestly don't know if it helps. So somewhere, let's just make a. Put you on 1, put you on 2, we'll put you on 3, and we'll put you on 4. You think it should be just lazy? It was more or less okay. My only complaint, and I think this is a justified complaint, is that I think if there's ever a time when someone shouldn't joke with you, it's when that person is a doctor, and it's when they've got their finger up your ass. I don't think that is a time for comical japes. My doctor disagreed. But yeah, not too bad. Everything is an improvement on last time, so that's good. I weigh a little less, not as less as I would like, but I do weigh a little less. My lung capacity has improved. My blood pressure is down. They took bloods. The only place they can get bloods from is from between my toes, so they took bloods for various tests. Oh dear. Alright, so this time we probably could do the hole. We do have the holes. I should clean that side up as well, actually. If we get rid of this foundation... They find it very hard to get blood out of me, and the one place that normally works is on my right foot, between my in the gap between my big toe and the toe next to it. It hurts like hell. But I'm assuming that's probably just natural evolution, right? So I'm very difficult for a vampire to kill? Because they'd be trying to get my blood, but they find it very difficult from the neck. And I mean, you might find the odd vampire who's got a foot fetish, I guess, and will suck between the toes, but... So, the other major problem with the fact that... I don't know if I should reveal this kind of sensitive information on stream, but anyway, I'll do it. The other major problem with the fact they have to get it from between my toes is I have extremely ticklish feet. I do not like people touching my feet. A vampire toe sucker. Just remember, if you see it in the next Twilight book, we clip this as evidence, and then we sue. Alright, what do? So we're going to bring it here. I imagine we are going to have to put a pump on this one to get it up that slight little bit of hill. And then so how so you can have pipe ports now and conveyors, so you can make it super clean looking by just coming up from the bottom. They've had pipe holes for a while, yeah. But yes, you can basically, it's what I did on one of my last factories. Is I had a very messy middle floor. Like, hey Serenity. So kind of my blueprints are always built with basically like a wall and a bit gap at the bottom floor, and then the buildings. Oh, you haven't played since then? So I can bring that in the back, but then this one would then have to come out of the... Well, no, we can try and make this work with just one. We'll have to plug you into the back, assuming I've left enough room for that to work. It's a little bit bendy. we'll take you from that one. And then we're going to put you in that one. And then we'll plug you in there. And then I'll realise I can no longer get out. And then I can hide all of this in with wolves. Or wolves. Whichever one I've got more of, I guess.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
LP says hello, Serenity. It's not bad flow rate. No, we might be right, actually. Just connect these to power. Okay. Serenity says hello.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Twitch doesn't want intercommunication between YouTube and Twitch, but I'll allow it. In fact, I'll encourage it. Alright, a little bit spiky. Spiky's not good. It's going to be a water problem. Alright. Oh, didn't actually build it. Oh, that's looking pretty stable now. Ah, there. We are going to have to do more. Now, technically, I could add one more to that loop. But no, I think next time we'll have to do Power Mark 4. I don't need flowers. I don't need woods. Don't really need leaves. Although putting them on top of the high-speed connectors wasn't my best idea ever. All right. Oh, god damn it. I need bigger pockets. Also, apparently I picked up this nasty cough from going to the doctor. That's probably fine. Oh, wait. There was a... Oh, I don't have room in my pockets. I need to remember that hard drive just needs power. Right, now we need to get up onto that factory so I can get my tractor. Wait, where am I? This is the wrong factory. It's down here. Now, why are you still having so much trouble? We'll come back. Although I need to go down there because that's where my tractor is. Alright, so that's power 3 done. We now need to do Copper Mark 2. What I will just make sure is that the concrete stuff is still working. Oh, hang on. Where's that power slug? There he is. There is a poison crab right next to him. That's very awkward. Oh, god damn it, that's already in the poison. That poison crab down there has got upset. God damn it. Now, can I grab slugs off ladders? Yes. Yes, I can. Clean that up. Well, apparently I didn't clean up my access ramps to the slugs yesterday. That's fine. Yeah, doctor went fairly well. I again forgot to get myself anything to eat on the way home. I was going to go and get myself a lovely BLT, but I didn't. Oh dear. Alright, you don't have power. We would want to bring it from here. Alright, let's build a awesome sink where... Oh, did I dump on my cable at some point? God damn it. We can store you. We can store you. We can store you. We can turn the yellow slug. That's the wrong doohickey. We can turn the yellow slug into power shards. We will keep the power shards. We can store you. That's apparently where I stored my solid fuel. Alright, well, at least we know. In fact, let's just top us up to 200. Okay. Where is my copper factory at the moment? It's got to be kind of just underneath this then. Okay, it is. We want to build this up, but I also want to have a lot more space for iron. So I reckon we're going to have to build a wing for it. Also, I need to get cable. So I reckon we're going to have to come out round the space elevator. Oh, someone's shouting at me. Oh yeah, I don't think some requests will work on YouTube. Oh dear. I'll have to see. I don't know if I can get Nightbot to connect to YouTube as well. Probably. Oh, we've upset some bees. Now, okay, now we can push over this way as well. I doubt I've got what I need for a Mark II miner. I just need one more doohickey. Doohickey acquired. Now, how do I make this work? We want to start the smelters here. So I think we'll take that underneath then. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I haven't put holes on these yet. Alright, so then that's going to go there. We need a Mark III lift. Mercury lift. Which is the one where I can just leave this and have a look? H. Yes, all right. Alright, so then we need to get power off to this. Let's bring it in a straight line to here. Alright, and then I believe this was a normal node. So we'll juice it up to 300, even though we can only take 270. And then hopefully we will start to see it in this bin. I did everything correctly, which, you know, there's a good chance I didn't. Alright, it's flowing, that's good. Oh no, I've run out of steel pipe. Oh, that's so far away. Unless I've got some in my tractor. Come on, little tractor. You know you want to have steel pipe in you. Hey! Because we're going to want the other miner to do essentially the same thing. But we'll worry about getting this one connected first. I think I want to take this out. Well, that just crashed. It didn't like any of that. All right, let's try a restart. How much progress am I going to have lost? Ah, dear. Hopefully it should still be up. Okay, good. Hey, Scout. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we built this, but we don't have the belt going to it. And that's the wrong floor. Okay, so we're here. We're no longer on zoop mode. Now, an early access game that crashes, I expect that. When this is version 1.0, that's what they'll get, me tisking. I'll just send them the sound file. Oh, sorry you're having a rough week, Scout. Cheers for the lurk, Serenity. Yes. But not at the right height. Now it needs to come over a little bit more. To there. Yes. Dear. Weekend was good. Start of the week has been okay. Had a stupid, pointless meeting on what day are we now? Wednesday, right? On Tuesday. Been to the doctors this morning. Just have a checkup. Change the oil, rotate the tires, that kind of thing. Alright, hopefully, we're not going to build the second bin. Hopefully when I try to expand this way, the game won't crash this time. Oh dear. Any more sexy pirate dancers? That would be a hell of a stream reward. No. Saw her on really gotta give her a name. I just don't know if she wants me to give her a real name or just make one up. But then if I make one up, it'll probably be terrible and I'll just get slapped. Oh, we haven't juiced you. We've got to juice you. Yeah, Saturday we watched The Fugitive. Because we're doing a cultural exchange, even though we're both from the same culture, pretty much. Well, she's actually from England, but you know. So I'm introducing her to 80s, 90s action movies. Also, The Fugitive is 31 years old. Just in case you want to know. Oh, dear. She can be the warden of Waffles. Well, interestingly, she's actually a lawyer. Oh dear. We've the prosecutor of pastries. We've already had many conversations about my distinct lack of I can't think of the word, I'm too tired. And my brain is melting and I'm an idiot. Defender of donuts, defender of danishes. And yeah, the next time we meet, which honestly I don't know when it's going to be because she's real busy at the moment. Oh, I hadn't gone and got my steel pipe from the tractor. All right. We've already kind of both decided this independently, and then we got brave enough to bring it up to the other one. We decided we're not going to do Valentine's Day. I mean, I've already told her that I don't normally do Valentine's Day anyway. And I've also told her that if she wants flowers, she's on the list behind Rydog, who is a person she doesn't know. But she accepts it. In fact, she accepted it when I said, well, we got into an argument about board game rules. I was like, yeah, they deserve flowers. Yeah, she's in training, so she is a qualified. They've got. I believe she's an English solicitor, not a barrister. If I remember the differences correctly. And she's doing the little bit of extra qualifications you need to do to be able to practice law in Guernsey at the moment. Right, that must be the way. And then we kind of want you on. Are we in blueprint mode? Probably not. It got very dark when I was trying to build. Is there enough? Or do I need to push you back one more? Back one more. She is doing finance stuff at the moment, because she is essentially doing an apprenticeship, more or less, with the law firm, and most Guernsey law is finance related. We're a finance center, but no, she's more into. She wants to get more into family stuff. She doesn't like the finance work. Although she is the first to admit the money is good. Oh dear. Yeah, it's incredibly easy stuff. I don't know why the money is so... Well, I mean, I do know why the money is so good in it, but like for the work that gets done, I don't know why the money is so good in it at all. But you're basically filling in the same documents day after day. What I don't know yet, we haven't had this conversation yet, is because she's got no family over here, she's got no real connections over here, so I don't know why she's over here at the moment, and I haven't been brave enough to breach that conversation yet. Oh dear. Fate. But she got interested in law, I think, you know, like a lot of people got interested in law because they think that fighting legal cases is going to be an interesting puzzle. And then it just kind of turns out, actually, no, it's kind of boring. Oh, I'm just filling out paperwork? Nice. But yeah, so I don't know. We need to have that conversation at some point. But I would also say we're not 100% serious at the moment, right? It's still very early days. All right, so do I split the bin and then feed one segment, or do I think we'll split it, but I think we'll split it underneath if we can. And it's the outer bin we want to take. That's the one that's actually got stuff in it. Yeah. All right, so then put you on 8. Hopefully that isn't what makes the game crash. That'd be an interesting bug. I should have put the conveyor holes in first so I know where I'm having to aim. And she hasn't completely poo-pooed what I do as a complete waste of time yet, so I take that as encouragement. You ended up a lot further away than you needed to be. Oh dear. Well, the thing is, she doesn't really mind any of it. So, she's like, she doesn't mind the fact that I'm right. She doesn't mind the fact that I don't make a huge amount of money. She doesn't mind the streaming thing. Like, I think even if I said to her I'm going to try and become a full-time streamer, she'd be cool with it. You have to do a lot of things to make it, unless you were JK. I mean, she had, you know, she had her struggles. She had her times. Mostly with anything like this, streaming, writing, because I'm an outsider, and I know a lot of people say you don't have to be in the industry to make it in the industry, but that's bollocks. Just like Hollywood, you're more likely to make it as a writer if you know somebody in the industry, right? Or if you're family of somebody in the industry. That's how it works. That's how everything works. If you're trying to break in from the outside, especially when you're someone like me who won't play the game, it's a lot more difficult. But part of me wishes I could be more, I don't know what the word is, but like more able to play the game, as it were. But I'm just not that kind of person. I just can't do it. I know I make my life more difficult for myself, but all right, you don't quite work like that. You're the in for the next bin. So I have to remember there's going to be another bin here, but we can send that one down. So yes, this one can come across. is the... Okay, see, that is right. Oh, that's what's been making that noise this whole time. I wonder what it was. One time as popular as JK, please remember us little people. That seems unlikely. Don't know why I turned the last one on just to turn it off again. Feels like I'm being a big tease. But my first full short story novella type thing, under the Police Cake name, should be coming out end of March. End of March? End of March. I'll probably put the first one out for free. I haven't decided yet, to be honest. Part of me wants to put it through the Patreon store because I just want to see how that works. Part of me wants to put it onto... I mean, I'll probably put it onto Kindle anyway, but it probably will just be free. I don't know. I haven't worked all of that stuff out yet. But I'm kind of feeling like I should go down the drug dealer route, which is the first hit is free, and then hope people want more and will pay for the next one. Alright, so we are making copper ingots, and then we're going to want to take you up. So then we need to put a second one in. With a little bit of a gap so we can do... Hey, cheers for the lurk, LP. Hope your work goes well. I want to get... Do I want to get two? No, I don't want to get two bins in. We just need to get one so we can put it... Come on. There we go. There we go. How are we doing power-wise? Right, if everything kicks in at once, we're still good. Not overly good, though. Although we are going to start taking some stuff down. I do need two more... I do need to find some more power slugs, really. I want to update this one. I've only got one power core. Alright, where haven't we been? And again, without using the map, we can... Actually, let's not get rid of this. Let's name this Caterium, because we need to bring that in at some point. These two, I don't know what they're for. I think we've got a factory there, honestly. Well, mark those as complete. Let's make sure we've got room in our inventory. So we could do with finding power slugs. We could do with finding the crystal stuff, which I've honestly forgotten the name of in this game completely, which I can't scan for yet, right? No. Although there is apparently a lot of iron ore over here. Stormtrooper. Oh. Oh, I see it. Stormtrooper. Okay, you're nowhere near close enough. Ooh, you give me mushroom stuff. Ooh, and silica. But the mushroom stuff is important because then I can make a parachute. So apparently I should have brought more iron rods with me. Yet. Also, I'm apparently terrible at judging ladder heights. Alright, that's one. We need at least one more blue. Oh, I just fell off my ladder and now I'm stuck on a red thing. Ooh, these are pure nodes. I see one. You weren't the one you were guiding me to, apparently. Hey, Hobker, thank you for the 20 stream streak.
Is over.
And afternoon to you. I hope you were doing well. I think you must be underneath me. We do technically have enough. I'm going to grab some more of this red stuff, though. Okay, there's one down there, but I wouldn't be able to get back. Oh, okay, I know where this is. But yeah, I won't be able to get back up given the building materials I brought with me. I think there's one closer underneath here. I'll look briefly for a cave entrance. Is that a cave entrance? Oh, there's also a power slug down there. Can't complain. Give me a min. You sure you can think of something? Oh, dear. I mean, I definitely can complain. I think I could probably go to the Olympics, honestly, for complaining. Are you also a pure node? Ooh. I think you're probably also a pure node. Here you are. I remember you. Alright, I don't have my parachute yet. So let's not go jumping off there at this moment in time. I like that the blueprint machine kind of looks like I framed that mountain. And then some asshole crashed the hard disk drive on top of it. Oh, we need this just to kick some things off.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
I saw you get air delivered. And I don't mean that someone ripped your liver out in midair. Or do I? Alright, let's kick this off. That gets us towards the boots. I'd really like to make these, but we need to find more quartz. Let's get these power slugs made into power shards. Alright, so then there's a whole cave network under those hills, but they're full of creepy crawlies, so you've never fully explored it. There's an entrance to the east behind the coal nodes. Alright, we need to start thinking of, well, we're probably just going to let these finish. I just need to, Stormtrooper, take you down. I'm probably going to have to make myself another mining machine, which I forgot about, because I always do. Stormtrooper. So then I need you to go into this hole here. It's going to be easier said than done, especially in a clean way. Alright, so we do a lift up. Probably should have put you straight with the wall, but that's fine. I didn't put the first thing till here. It's messy, and if I need to bring any more over, that's gonna be a problem. Oh dear. But how's it going, Ams? Hope it's going well. We need to juice you up. We need to plug you in, but I'm going to plug you in up top, not into this network here. Hey, Red Rax, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. All right, so let's take the ladder up. You powered up. So hopefully we'll start to see some copper ore coming into here. Come on, be faster. Also, I need to take my shoes. Well, I don't need to take my shoes off. I'm not going to die if I don't. But oh, that's bad. Alright, good. Now let's get distracted because I remembered we picked up all that mushroom stuff. Can I finally make my parachute? I believe 20 is what I needed. What else did I need? I can! Huzzah! Hey, welcome back, Serenity.
You killed my father, and now you've come back for me!
One parachute. Spit you away. Spit you back in there. Oh, I never built my sink. I'm assuming I didn't have enough. Oh, we didn't have cable. That's why I went down for cable ages ago. Now, can I just take power? I can, but that does fill you up. Alright, anyway. That's now running. I have a feeling this is now in the way of where we need to build our copper yeah, probably just a little bit. But let's finish this off first. I'm going to want... Will that leave me enough room? Yes. Okay. You're powered up, but oh no, hang on. That's not going to work there. Because I need room for these. Actually, that may still have worked. Hopefully I can still bring the belt round. Alright, and then we need one of you. Really should put Mark III belts on this. Going down like that. Find my ladder. Miss my ladder. Ooh. Okay. Gonna have to change this a little bit. Now we're taking it down there. I just need... Hello, MacGuffin. Yeah, then we'll do this like we did the last one. So... back up the ladder. Oh dear. Copper. Copper. I mean, I don't have the animals on as aggressive, so they won't really be any challenge for me. Set you to copper and then turn you off because I don't have the belt speeds. And hey, Space Guy, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright, and then... bearing in mind we want to be able to expand this. We kind of want this in next to the lamppost. And we can do 7 here. You going okay? Nice. Alright, so when I'm making... I believe it's 30 and 30 out of copper as well, right? Yeah. Are you being fed? It's just taking a while to permeate. That's fine. Hey, East Coast Garlic Toast. How's it going? Yiggity you. We are basically getting ready to make phase 2 objects. We've done all the research. We're up to tier 4, so we have to complete phase 2 to move on. And we're just trying to make this... Clyde, how did you get up there? What are you doing? Get off my factory. You better not poop. Oh, that's the wrong side of the ladder. Ah, dear. They have a truck that collects the quartz and munches spiders, so you never have to go in again. Alright, so we are making at the moment, and again, as soon as we've got quartz, silica, and labels unlocked, we can start to label all this and bring it into a central... Well, we'll take it up into a central place for onward use in assemblers. Here we're making rods. iron rods, iron plate, and we now have to get our copper constructors going. You are kind of in the way there. Okay, so we're going to try and do this a little bit differently than over there and see if it ends up cleaner. No, that wasn't right. And then at some point I actually have to make this factory movable. Oh, we need more rods. Movable around in. Alright, so that would bring you about here. Well, not about here. That brings you up there. So then if we did a... Alright, I need more rods, but that's fine. This is just for... So if we put it... kind of
What the hell is
here.
even that?
Hey, Angelic. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. And I think that would work. Alright. We're making rods somewhere over here. Yay! Parachute! And I believe we have some old rods here. We do. Get it on the corner that I want it to go on. There we go. Oh, I didn't actually make sure this was facing the right way. I think it was. I think it was. It probably wasn't. This is the in-game music. And then I need to sort out how to get power over here. That's fine. That's fine. One problem at a time. So if we wanted to make... What do I need to make from this? Wire and copper sheet, right? So wire is 15 in. Now what I've started here... no, that probably works. Okay, so time for lazy maths. So I can do 2 of these dedicated to wire, and then I believe copper sheet is 20, right? Yeah. And a metal concrete. It's not bad, and then you can also buy a boombox and different cassette tapes to change the music as well in game. Let's go some screws. Oh yeah, we need to do a screw factory. That's why I've got more iron next on my list. You've never played this game, you know literally nothing about it. Well, after 5 long years, it's finally going to get its version 1 release, which we're all very much looking forward to. Well, I hope we all are. Ah, dear. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm bringing 240 up. Hey, thank you for the follow as well. We can join these on, assuming I've put these belts in the right direction. So we're going to bring the 240 up, and then I need to split it out into both inputs. Now, do I split it from here? Yeah, I probably do. About there. No, I went too far. Oh well. Hopefully with lasers and more lasers in 1.0. Alright, I can't make any of these look clean. That's a shame. But it's fine, we'll build walls to hide all of our sins eventually. God gave us walls for a reason. Alright, now about expand where you gotta go because you're not aligned with anything. Bring that down here. It's gonna be just like Fortnite. Just like Fortnite. But which Fortnite? Lego Fortnite, Battle Royale Fortnite, original Fortnite, which actually seemed like an interesting game, but then PUBG came along and Epic went, we like money. Hey, Red Rax, thank you for the follow as well. It is appreciated. I closed electronics at some point. Okay, so then wire.
Good morning, my neighbor.
How the hell do we get you to concrete? Hey, Ewok, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, dear. Would be one hell of a pivot to turn this. How much wire do you put out each time? 30? Okay, so I do need to separate the storage bins. For onward movement. Can I do another set of constructors? I can. No, I can't because I don't have quite enough cable. Had to be cable. Applying coffee? Ah, dear. Yes, I'm looking forward to my Amazon shipment of my coffee turning up. Like, tea is good. I'm actually drinking green tea at the moment. Green tea with raspberry and a little bit of lemon. But coffee would be good. Although maybe not drinking coffee for like 2-3 days before I went to the doctor's was a good thing. Oh, your blood pressure's low. I wonder if that's because I'm not highly caffeinated right now. You eat toast almost every morning. Today is raisin toast. Can I get rid of you? Or are you an important building structure? Hey, Trunks! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We need you that way. And then... hopefully one will be enough. So then we need to go up. Connect these two. What I should have done is at the split, I should have done these both as Mark IIs. Because I only need, so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 30, 60, so yeah, it's 120 each side. You thinking about baking some brownies today? Oh. I think we're going to go and look for this cave. They said it was to the east. So is it up there? Because the coal nodes that I know about to the east are the ones that I've tapped for power, I think. Which are kind of up that hill. I wonder if the cave is up there or if it's kind of down here somewhere. Alright, so can I fit you in where you're not going to look? Will the belt make that turn? Yes. Now that is giving us... yes, that is 8. So that is 200 stop pretending you can do maths. You're an idiot. You can't do maths. That was 240. I'm wondering if I then siphon this wire off and feed a cable factory. Oh, I'm not good at maths. I mean, I am an idiot. But yeah, maths is definitely not my strong point. Maths and geography are probably my 2 weakest points. Well, and physical activity, but we won't worry about that one. Oh, and I did fail my photography GCSE. Oh dear. I'm not good at maths, but I understand maths. I just can't do mental arithmetic, right? So, well, I mean, I can do mental arithmetic. I used to work in a shop and I got very good at doing mental arithmetic when you have to do it. But The thing in finance is you use calculators and spreadsheets. Lots and lots of spreadsheets. But the important part is when you're doing spreadsheets is that you know the answer you're looking for, so you know that it's right. Never trust a spreadsheet. You can only do mental arithmetic. You give me a spreadsheet and you're lost. I was I couldn't make good spreadsheets. I only have a very basic understanding. Like, I can't use the Excel changed their fonts the other day and changed everything. You had an existential crisis. Yeah, like, I can't make... I can just about do macros. I could do buttons. But most of my spreadsheets are very simple spreadsheets. They work, though. Had a whole business running on that on fucking spreadsheets. Your decent geography on that side of the pond, with the exception of the clusterfuck of Africa with 8 million countries. Your wife has a master's using Excel, but asked me what 8 times 3 is. Play Eve, learn spreadsheets. Isn't Eve the one that added Excel integration? Was that Eve? I know one of those games actually added like proper integration into Excel, and it made me laugh. And the other thing I used to do on my spreadsheets, which so many people don't do, is I used to leave notes on what the spreadsheet was doing and how it worked. So when I leave, because I don't like finance work and I'm always looking to get out, someone can look at the spreadsheet and go, oh, that's what this does. And I have to sit there going, what? Chat, I've just noticed on my list, after walls, I've written ass. Assemblers. You only played Eve Echoes, but that had some clipboard features that was somewhat spreadsheet compatible. You've been using LibreOffice for the past 10 years, 100% compatible with MS Office and many extra features. I like how you were going to ask us. Well, you were here when I wrote the list. Some of you. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, so that is running, and then eventually that should be running efficiently. A quiet ass. I do a lot of squats or buy a donkey. Alright, that's just using the one bin. So we can then bring the other bin in. So we're making 270 because it's 30 in, 30 out. Because we're bringing 300 from the node. We're losing 30 on the belt. So we're bringing 270 in. We're then putting 270 in the bin. We're only using 240 in this. I won't worry about trying to siphon off the extras yet, but we may do at some point. I think I will just leave that as wire. So then we'll be doing another wire probably into cable. So we won't have a bin in the middle. We'll just go wire straight to cable. And then we'll store the cable. And then I would need to take the extra into copper sheet. So we would have 120 left. Which would mean we could do 6 constructors of copper sheet. Yeah, that's probably the Am I going to need this much wire? The reason I just want to leave this as wire is so we can expand into more wire when we get more copper nodes and as and when we need to. So I think what we'll actually do then is we'll do a run of wire into cable, and then I think we'll do another separate run of copper sheet so we can expand that when we need to as well. Hey Rogu. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I really wish there was a place on Ireland that did really good home-delivered sandwiches. I really fancy... Like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about someone who makes you a really nice sandwich. Like, I can make a pretty decent sandwich, right? But it's going to be a pretty basic sandwich. I want a nice, big, not even French baguette. I want bigger than French baguette. I want a nice, big slab of crusty bread with a shit ton of bacon in it. And then I can't decide from there. I know I want bacon, but then I can't decide from there if I want to go the BLT route or if I want to go bacon, sausage, melted cheese, and a fried egg on top, covered in lashings of tomato sauce. Yeah, you were talking about roll for sandwich the other day, Angelic. You just woke up and you need a nap already? I have those mornings too. Some of those sandwiches deserve jail time. But that's the beauty when you leave it down to fate. You had a ham and herb brie and ciabatta sandwich yesterday. Oh, nice. Always go BLT. But yeah, there isn't a decent... I mean, there isn't really a decent sandwich shop on the island anymore, as far as I'm concerned. BLT, always good. Always good. I do like a BLT. Okay, let's get ready to send this up. Because they don't like it up 'em. UK has way too many meat pastes. There are a lot of meat pastes, yes. I don't use any of them because I find most of them absolutely revolting. You're a baked chicken breast sandwich? Wait, I thought you were a human being, Rogu. You're a sandwich? No, sorry, you're not even a sandwich. You're a sandwich? What's a sandwich? Is that a witch made out of sand? Or is that a witch who has power over sand? Oh, dear. I'm intrigued. You're anything you want to be? Too bloody right. Oh, dear.
Don't sass me, boy.
All right, so... can I do another round of constructors? Yes. Oh dear. Rogu is a Spider-Man villain? Oh dear. Being the bad guys is just so much more fun and fashionable. See, I don't think that's necessarily true, right? I think the trouble is that most good guys are sanctimonious, holier than thou assholes, and that's not fun. He can still be a good guy, but be a little bit of a bastard. would you look better if I just brought you out rather than trying to make you look fancy? In fact, straight out seems to just work really well. Should have done that on the other side. My favorite villain across all platforms? Holy shit, that's... The two most memorable villains I'll start with video games. The two most memorable villains I can remember from video games. One I think is fairly obvious is Sephiroth. He was just, even though he was a mummy's boy, and he really as a villain he's not particularly very good. He looked fucking cool, and he had a ridiculously long sword, right? And at the age I was at the time, that's all that was needed. And the fights against him were bloody fantastic. All right, so then this is wiring in. Oh dear. Only because you're too broke for fashion over function. And then the other villain I remember vividly from a video game, and again, if anyone's been here long enough, I'm sure this answer won't surprise you too much, is it's the villain from Ultima 7, who was the Guardian, who was a fantastic villain, and sadly the story they ended up going with was pretty good, but how they delivered it over Ultima 8 and 9 was terrible. But has anyone noticed the connection between Better Call Saul and the Far Cry game series? Oh dear. But yes, I don't know, probably outside of video games. I don't know, because to me most villains are just mustache twirling idiots. They don't really seem that memorable to me. Like Moriarty is a fairly good villain. Joker is a very good villain. Yeah, I can't really think of any like great. Like, Bond villains are all pretty much the same. I can tell you the one I thought was the worst Bond villain, and that was the guy who had a bullet in his head. They both use the same actors, not just voice but face, and like the only real actors they used were all in Better Call Saul. I don't know, the Emperor in Star Wars before they made him terrible, like Palpatine in the old extended Star Wars universe was a very good villain because he wasn't necessarily evil, but he most definitely was. But in the new Star Wars canon, the Emperor is just a terrible villain.
I know you've come back for me.
Oh dear. Chomping teeth guy from James Bond. Oh, Jaws, yeah, but he was a henchman, right? Very good intimidating henchman, but he wasn't really the villain. Because yeah, to me a good villain, a good villain needs to have. I don't really find, unless they do it really well, like the Joker being kind of mad and being evil just for evil's sake, if that's what you want to say the Joker is. Works quite well, right? The Joker is just out to cause mayhem, and that makes sense. And honestly, the more they try to explain his backstory, the less interesting the Joker gets to me, honestly, which is normally the exact opposite of what I want from a villain, right? To me, a villain is someone who's got a reason for what they're doing, not just the greater good, even though Hot Fuzz used that to great benefit. The whole storyline of Hot Fuzz is amazing. Hot Fuzz is a really good film, actually. But anyway, we're not talking about Hot Fuzz. But yeah, to me, a good villain has a reason. No, not a revenge story. Just a reason for why they're being evil, right? Like I say, that there are people who can do villains who are just evil for evil's sake very well. But most of the time when people do a villain who is just evil, it's normally in kind of like the monster of the week type thing, right? Oh, he's evil. Oh, we've slayed him. Whereas, to me, a good villain and a good hero are almost cut from the same cloth, just going down slightly different paths, right? It's why, again, some of the extended universe, old Star Wars stuff, some of the stories that drew parallels between the Sith and the Jedi were very interesting because they are two sides of the same coin, even if none of them are willing to admit that. The best villain was the devil because he was right. God's a cunt. It's all about if the general society agrees with them, but you're so right. Who's that guy who plays a very good villain? I want to say he's called like Mads Mikkelsen or something like that. Like there are certain actors who play very good villains and who can add depth beyond what the plot gives them, which can really help in movies. And I understand in movies you don't have a lot of time to explore the villain, right? Unless you're telling the story from the villain's point of view, in which case he's the hero and he would just be called an anti-hero and he wouldn't be the villain. Because I still don't believe Hollywood allows the bad guys to win. Anti-heroes can win, but I don't think the bad guys can win. I don't know about British. I know British cinema you weren't allowed to in the past because that's why in the Italian Job the bus was hanging off the edge of the cliff because the bad guys did win, but they couldn't be seen to win. So they had to add that at the end. I feel like a villain that isn't batshit lends itself to side with a villain that has a purpose other than watching the world burn. Yeah, I like I said, I like both. And if you can do the world burn villain well, great. Like, they can come across fantastic. Really, really, like, bad villains. But I think most villains are better when they have a reason. Like, yes, they're burning the world, but they have a reason for why they're doing it, even if it doesn't make sense to you. And in all fairness, it shouldn't make sense to you unless you are a villain, right? He plays really cunning, smart villains, the one that can blend in and never gets caught. We always thought there's always a way. He's always too smart, covers every detail. It's spooky because there's never a way to take him. Yeah. Those villains are always interesting me. But, like, I a good mix, right? Just like, yeah, now the other kind of villain I like, but normally whenever they do the big reveal of who the villain is, so you can do Star Wars for this, the prequels anyway, but kind of different because we all knew that Palpatine was the Emperor, so there was no real big reveal. But if you're going into Star Wars just watching the prequels, then there is. I do like a villain who is in the shadows, who you like, where you're not quite sure who the villain is, like who's pulling all the strings. I do like those kind of stories, but more often than not, when they reveal who the villain is, it's kind of very anticlimactic. My favorite villain in the DC universe. And the reason why I like this is because, again, you've seen two sides, the basically, and I know they tried to make it very anti-Russian when they did this, but I like not evil Superman, the one who's made out of stone, whose name I've forgotten, but Superman when he lands in Russia and becomes the bad guy because he isn't taught the world-saving grace that obviously the United States of America would teach an alien. Russia evil, USA good. But apart from that, I very much like seeing good farm boy Superman and evil villain Russian Superman. I like seeing that, like those sides of the coin. I like that they explored him from both angles. Even if, like I say, the setup for him being evil I thought was very clunky and bad, but I like seeing the different versions of him. Marvel's different because most Marvel villains just seem to be overpowered. I'm trying to think of a good Marvel villain. Like Spider-Man's had some good villains to fight against. Like, I'm not a fan of Thanos. I don't find him a good villain. I don't find him compelling, even though he does fit into that, he has a reason for what he's doing, camp. Spider-Man villains, I think I like... now, I'm probably going to get their names wrong because I always forget which one is which. But you've got Papa Osborn, who is one of the goblins, and then you have Son Osborn, who turns into the other goblin. I like both of those. Dark Helmet. Oh, God, there we go. Doc Ock is a very interesting villain in that he's not really a villain, right? I mean, he is, but he isn't, which I do like. I do like some of Doc Ock's stories. Some of them where he is just cartoony villain, not that good, but when they kind of treat him like basically just a grieving husband, I think is normally his backstory. I do like Doc Ock. But yeah, Joker's going to these. Let's just do Batman, right? I like Joker. I don't like Bane. I've never been a fan of Bane. I don't understand why people like him. Jumping back into Spider-Man, I do like Venom. But again, I think that's because with Venom, you start to get the stories of, okay, but what if Spider-Man was a dick? I don't like Bane. I find Bane incredibly boring. Incredibly boring. Oh, so what are you, Bane? I'm like a Hulk who's up on steroids. Oh, okay, good, great. And what do you want to do? I just want to break Batman's back. Why? I don't really know, to be honest. Venom is more a tool than a person. Oh, I like Venom. But I see what you mean. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't think there are too many fantastic villains. Like Moriarty is a good villain because he can play at Sherlock Holmes's level and is in fact cleverer than Sherlock Holmes, which I think is a great. But he's Moriarty. I say he. Moriarty has been played by many women now as well, very well, in fact. But he's more as a again, I'm forgetting my words. It's not fulcrum, whatever. But this is the thing when you're talking about comic book villains, right? Just like the heroes, they've had so many different stories told. It's hard to know, like, what you're talking about. There's a lot of Batman I don't like, to be honest. I find a lot of Batman incredibly boring. I very much preferred Adam West's Batman to most other Batmans. And that may be sacrilege to the Batman fans. But I very much... I don't like the fact that Batman's personality is basically miserable old bastard. Because I've got enough of that at home. I can do enough miserable old bastard myself. Now, what I can't do is the billions for gadgets. And also, if we're basing our suit based on animals that we're scared of because they stole our sandwich, I'm clearly going to be Duckman. But, and I don't know if Duckman is going to inspire the same kind of fear into villains. Christopher Nolan is one of the most overrated directors ever. I very much... But, having said that, of his Batman films, I liked Batman Begins when it came out. Duckman might have to cross the line with his villains, unlike Batman. Oh, Duckman's going to steal all your fucking sandwiches. Batman Begins, I thought, was a very good film when it came out. I do not believe it has aged particularly well. The second one, which is the one I think with Heath Ledger as the Joker, I've forgotten the title of it, was fantastic. And I think is probably Christopher Nolan's best film to date. Really good story, really good performances, even from Batman himself, whose name is an actor I've completely forgotten. But really, really enjoyed it. Thought it was really good. The third one, I believe there were only 3 movies in that series, with Bane, I thought was absolute garbage and a real step down. Story didn't work. The ending was pretty bad. The actual ending, where you find out he's still alive and he gives the nod to Alfred, I quite like that little touch. But other than that, I thought the third one was a massive disappointment. Maybe if you just watch 1 and 3 and don't take 2 into it, maybe they flow better. But yeah, 2 I just think was, like I said, I think 2 is a little bit of a masterpiece. Just like, in my opinion, Empire Strikes Back rises out of the Star Wars quagmire into a film that's actually good in its own right. And I don't think any of the others particularly are. That second Batman film with Heath Ledger, it was Heath Ledger who played the Joker, right? I am getting my actors right. So many people have played the Joker in Batman films recently. I'm pretty sure that was the Heath Ledger one. But yeah, really, really, really good. And then yeah, the third one I thought was an absolute letdown, or more or less across the board. What I will say is, I think the Michael Keaton Batman film, the first one, okay, now that has not aged well. Let's put that right out there straight away. That it has not aged well. But for getting a very cartoony version of Gotham, I think, or a comic book version of Gotham, I think the Michael Keaton movies did it a lot better. Whereas, obviously, the Christopher Nolan ones went for a much more realistic, almost kind of Arkham Asylum, Arkham series video game kind of version of Gotham, right? Much more realistic place. We don't talk about George Clooney in his nipple suit. Those were terrible films. Absolutely terrible films. You love watching the Michael Keaton Batman and watching him not be able to move his head. Yeah, and I will say, I think the Batmobile, as much as I loved the big tumbler car they did in Batman Begins, I love the Batmobile. The Batmobile from the Adam West era and the Batmobile from the Michael Keaton era. Those are the Batmobiles. And possibly from the cartoon. The animated series was also very good. But my problem with all of these Batman films is, and it's the same problem I have with all of the Spider-Man films and probably all of the Iron Man films, is they keep on resetting and telling the same fucking story, right? There are so many Batman stories out there. I would love to watch a Batman movie where he actually acts like a fucking detective and not a fucking asshole who likes to cripple people and then takes the moral high ground by saying, but at least I don't kill them. They're still alive. They're in hideous pain and they're going to cost the tax. Well, actually, you don't have the NHS in America, so maybe this isn't a problem in Gotham. But in the UK, think of the financial strain that Batman would put on the NHS as you have to heal all of those people up, right? Batman is a fucking asshole from an NHS perspective. Probably not an angle anyone has thought to do a comic book on yet, but I think the thing is, right, like I don't think we've got to that state yet with comic book movies where they're willing to go full comic book, right? If you think how comic books start off pretty standard, right? You know, Spider-Man all gets bitten by a spider, can fire spider webs, has to fight a villain. There's nothing too major in your first Spider-Man story, right? Then, you know, you get Spider-Man, oh look, we're traveling through time, we're doing weird stuff. It all gets stupid, and I don't think we've got to the point in comic book movies where they're willing to tell the, I mean, they did try with Marvel, but I haven't watched Marvel movies in such a long time because I got incredibly bored. If they were going to do a new Spider-Man property, take Spider-Man Noir, give me a Spider-Man Noir film, right? Because that's the best Spider-Man. He's basically Spider-Man, but he's Batman. He's a detective. It's all noir, and I fucking love it. Oh, dear. I watched the Andrew Garfield... No. Andrew Garfield may have been a Spider-Man, but that's not who I meant. Tobey Maguire. I watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Those were more my era. They were fine. The third one, the one where he does get infected by Venom and turns into an emo, was a little bit bad. And by a little bit, I mean a lot bad. I don't think I've seen the... No, I have seen the Tom Holland... No, I've seen one of the Tom Holland ones. I haven't seen all of them. Because, yeah, I watched the... So it must have been Andrew Garfield next, right? I watched the Andrew Garfield ones, if that's even his name. I'm not 100% sure on that. Didn't like those at all. And then I think I watched one of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and then I watched the animated ones, which are fantastic. Because, and this may surprise you, doing comic book movies and animation means you can do more stuff than trying to get real people on green screens to look like comic books, right? Hey Meech, how's it going? Welcome. Andrew Garfield was in between Toby and Tom. But no, I think the Tom Holland ones came out when I was just suffering from Marvel fatigue. I'd like all of the cross movies, and then you had to watch all of the shows on Disney Plus because they told the story in that as well. And if you didn't watch it and you went and watched the film, you wouldn't understand what was going on. And then Guardians of the Galaxy just kept on making the same film again and again and again, but they put Kurt Russell in one, and it was all very boring and dull. And then DC tried to do a multi-universe thing, and they somehow did it even worse, which was honestly impressive. Not in the right way that they were hoping for, but you know, the fact they managed to fuck it up so well was impressive. And then, yeah, I just got bored. Same with Star Wars, right? I just got bored of it. I think that the secret for most of these things is that a little is enough. Miss Marvel was unique, but not great. I remember, this is on the DC side, I remember when Wonder Woman came out. And everybody was, oh my God, Wonder Woman is so amazing. It's great. You're going to love it. And then I watched it and I was like, no, this is shit. What's new Captain Kirk doing in this film? I don't know. I believe there have been 2 Wonder Womans, right? With what's her face from the Fast and Furious films? Gal Gadot, something like that. Ah, dear. But yeah, there is a thing, and I don't want to come across as a what's the word? Misogynist or anything like that. But there is a strong thing that comes out whenever they do, and I wish they would do. Like, because there are so many good female superheroes, and there are so many good female superhero stories, right? And the reason why they're good is because they are just a female superhero doing the exact same stuff that male superheroes do. But also being a woman and kicking ass at the same time, right? It's more the fact that if you value ideology in your content more than the content, it will always suck, no matter the message. I think that is fair enough. That is a fair statement, right? I mean, I remember watching. I mean, oh God, who played Wonder Woman in the old TV series? And usually boobs. That's how you get the men in. We're easy creatures to manipulate. Comic books make a male superhero and they make the same hero vagina and add woman at the end. No, because I think they do add a lot of Linda Carter. Yes, like that old Wonder Woman TV show, although camp as hell, was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But I think the weird thing is, and again, maybe this is all about the fact that I'm a man and I come from a male perspective, male point of view, and it's complete ignorance on my part, right? What I like about, and again, I still consider comic books to be very basic storytelling, right? I guess you don't have a Wonder Man or a Catman. No, it's not about that. It's about the fact that Captain America is a superhero, kind of, and he does Captain America stuff, right? Because he's Captain America. He's very pompous. He's very pious. But the fact that he's got a penis doesn't really come into the story. He's just a superhero doing his superhero work, right? And really, in the comic books, when they do bring in, they bring in female superheroes for one or two reasons, right? Because back in the day, I don't know, this might still be true, they were mostly written by men. They were either a sexual interest for the reader, so you could draw boobs, so you didn't have to look at abs all the time, or a sexual interest for the superhero, right? That's not good. That's terrible. Don't like it, right? That's just, what a waste of great characters. I mean, how often, even in the films, how often has Catwoman just been used as a sexual either attractant or distraction for Batman, right? You've never seen a fat Catwoman? And I don't think you ever will, honestly. You've probably never seen a fat Captain America. The body shapes of superheroes goes both ways, honestly. Cats aren't fat, they're chunky. But Catwoman's story, in some of the comic books at least, Captain America is a genetically modified superhuman, And yet he looks exactly like all the rest of them who aren't genetically modified superhumans, right? Okay, one of them is a Norse god. Fair enough. Norse gods can probably look like whatever they want to look like. I mean, if they can turn into horses, they can probably just turn into attractive-looking men. Catwoman is a crazy cat lady that knows gymnastics. Going down the crazy cat lady, like, if they did a Catwoman movie of a mix of Catwoman from DC and the crazy cat lady from The Simpsons who just throws cats at people, I'd watch it. I'd watch it. Captain America is genetically modified, yeah. But Tony Stark isn't, and yet he looks exactly the same. Okay, most of them in Marvel are kind of changed in some way, I guess. Spider-Man is bitten by a radioactive spider, and that gives him abs, because as we know, spiders have great abs. Everybody knows that. That's just common sense. Oh, dear. Did you ever get the cat lady in the quest for the Holy Grail? That's true, yeah. But yeah, a mix of that, I'd watch that. I'd watch that. But this is the other thing I don't like about comic book movies, is they take themselves too fucking seriously. It's what I loved about the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, is that they were having fun. And it was nice to see a superhero movie where people were having fun and not just being moralistic assholes. And the only time that they were having fun in superhero movies is when they were trying to belittle or down each other for reasons I never particularly understood. Like I don't think the moral lessons in Marvel movies are good ones to teach children. Let's put it that way. I love the first Guardians. I even like the second Guardians, even though it was the exact same movie but with Kurt Russell in it. Because I thought Kurt Russell was amazing in it. But, you know, it was the exact same film. And then I think they may have done a third Guardians film, but I haven't seen it. Because, yeah, like I said, Marvel fatigue, Star Wars fatigue, they set in very early on for me. And I was just like, yeah, do you know what? I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I'm out. I'll just go and watch reruns of Red Dwarf and keeping up appearances. Hey, Owen, cheers for the lurk. Can you get a custom lurk sound? The things you do at 2 a.m. when you were so amped from deal with the site going down? Oh, no. I probably could do custom lurk sounds, yeah. The third one was all about Rocket's Pass, and it was kind of darker, but good. Now, I do understand that possibly Star Wars series on Disney Plus may be coming to an end, because the scuttlebutt I hear is that they have not been a good return on investment. Mrs. Doubtfire Incompletion is on YouTube. It's a good film. Oh, his favorite Catwoman? I mean, Halle Berry is straight out. I'm sorry, but that was a terrible film. And I don't particularly rate Halle Berry very high as an actress in general. How she won an Oscar is still a mystery to me. Well, it's not, but let's not go down that road. I think Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, again, my memory of both of them as Catwoman is very hazy. But I think Michelle Pfeiffer, because I seem to remember Michelle Pfeiffer trying to act more cat-like. Attractive's got nothing to do with whether she can act. Attractive may be an integral part of a porn actress's skill set, but oh dear, you're not paying for Secret Wars or anything new, you're done. But yeah, I think Michelle Pfeiffer was the one who tried the hardest, right? And again, the Michael Keaton movies are very more comic booky. I seem to remember Michelle Pfeiffer like pretending to wash herself as a cat. Or maybe I'm just remembering a sex dream I had. I don't know. When she was licking the back of her wrist and wiping her head like she was bathing. Yeah, I thought that was great, right? She really went, and also the sex dream. I thought she went all out for the comic booky thing, whereas Anne Hathaway, I don't remember her being, the thing is, I don't remember her. I know she was in Catwoman. I know she was in Batman because she's in that scene at the end where they nod to Alfred. I do not remember her Catwoman at all. So Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman left an impression on me, but Anne Hathaway's Catwoman did not. Halle Berry's Catwoman left an impression on me, but in a completely different way. Oh, dear. She was Catwoman for a very short amount of time in the film. You forgot she had played Catwoman? Like, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's a very forgettable moment. She was Miss Kyle for longer on screen. But no, I would absolutely love for more superheroes, but I don't want, so I would love more I would love the superhero community and comic books and everything to become more inclusive, not in a 100% liberal hippy dippy way, but I think it is nice, just from my point of view, it's nice to get an understanding of what people who aren't me have gone through, right? It's why I like watching stories, film. Like I've watched so many films set in Harlem and other like deep gang cultures, black gang cultures, Italian gang cultures, all these kind of things. One, I find gangs absolutely incredible because I don't understand it. Gangs to me are like cults. I don't understand how cults work, and I do not understand how gangs work. People also complain that she was too fat. What, Anne Hathaway? Jesus Christ. You just like a non-blonde buff American dude to be the hero for once? Yeah. But this is what I mean. I would love for there to be more, but I don't want them to suddenly cast Captain America in a wheelchair just as a very obvious thing or something they might do, right? I don't want that. Captain America exists, and Captain America is, much like Superman, is like the 50s, 60s, 70s personification of what America think they are, right? The bright and the good and the moral compass of the world, right? And I'm happy that those characters stay the way they are, right? Fantastic. It was like Doctor Who, right? So Doctor Who, when Jodie Whittaker became Doctor Who, they turned Doctor Who into a woman, right? Now, I wasn't one of these rah, 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 Doctor Who must have a penis, rah, rah, rah kind of thing. My disappointment was I would rather they'd made a new Time Lord who was a woman, and they could have told different stories about this new, very interesting Time Lord. Our perception as fat has changed drastically over the past 50 years. It has, and I mean, it all comes down to Wibbly Wobbly Univer. She's basically Skeletor last time I checked. You can have more characters, you don't have to change existing ones. That is the thing. There were two things with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. One, if you've ever watched Quincy, the classic medical examiner series, stacking. They weren't just stacking Jack Klugman's, starring Jack Klugman, I think was his name. Quincy had episodes where they went off the moral compass, right? He got on his soapbox and he talked, mainly about PHP, angel dust, and all that kind of stuff, right? And it really detracted from the rest of the show. The Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who was preachy in almost every episode. And it was largely preaching about stuff that nobody gave a shit about. Captain America, who's seen some shit and landed in a wheelchair, could make for a great story. How do you be the captain when you no longer fit the model? That is also true. That is also true. But you know, it would be interesting to see. But what I want, if they do bring, like, if you're gonna bring a different perspective to a character, right? So I think we're all probably adult enough to be aware that a lot of what Hollywood does is purely to appease the masses, right? So there was a reason why the phrase token around black people existed for a very long time, right? Because you got to put one in because you got to meet your quota, right? It's not good, but it's the way the world worked, and it's still the way the world works now, right? I think in comic book form they could probably tell that story very well, like Captain America getting trying to get past, you know, the image of what he is and how he can still, you know, be useful and that kind of stuff. Going completely off topic. The quota has gone up, but there's still the same basic system. Yes, and of course, most of the time when you do this thing to bring, like, okay, I'm going to talk about, we're going all over the fucking place and we're not playing any Satisfactory now. Gone in 60 Seconds, the Nicolas Cage film, right? The beginning of it, when Nicolas Cage's younger brother is stealing a Porsche with 3 people in the car, right? You've got one of them happens to be black, right? So what does the black guy do? The black guy did what the black guy did in every movie in the 90s and 2000s is they talked and they talked and they talked without adding anything to the actual scene, right? Basically just commenting on what is happening in a way that comes across as annoying, right? The black character in Gone in 60 Seconds has no character other than black person in the cinema shouting at the screen, right? Which was a big stereotype at the time. And it annoys me. One, because I'm British and, you know, shut the fuck up. We all know what's going on. We don't need a constant commentary track. Thank you very much. And 2, there's no reason for that person to be in the film at all. They add nothing to the movie whatsoever. In fact, the only other scene where I think is there distracting the security guard at the impound lot so they can steal the Mercedes or the BMWs, he's still acting like your stereotypical black person, right? No justification for it. No setting up the character. Just, yeah, pure stereotypical nonsense. Was I cool female leads existed for love interest and nothing else was bullcrap? Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that, you know, it seems to me that for women to be considered attractive in the Hollywood system, they do have to fit a certain mold, right? Whereas men, to be seen attractive in the Hollywood system, you can have a lot of different shapes and sizes, right? Okay, Jack Black is probably... Well, actually, Jack Black did lead a romantic comedy. A couple, actually, now that I think about it. Although one of them, he did have Jude Law helping him on the attractive male front. But yeah, like... yeah, it's kind of like Hollywood is a horrible system, right? It's an absolutely horrible system. Have I ever seen the Batman Beyond cartoon? That would be an interesting arc to do in a movie. But no, I think they are in the superhero space because, yeah, like Marvel, because Marvel and DC are the big movies, are the big blockbuster movies of our age. And because everyone in a Marvel movie who is a superhero has to have a six-pack and be roided out to hell, yes, what men look like in movies is becoming much more similar. But like, even when you go out of the blockbuster movies, like even in comedies, you'll probably get the fat best friend who's funny, probably be a male, right? The geeky girl, it's normally a geeky girl, let's be honest. It's all stereotypes. There's nothing original anymore. The geeky girl, even though looking like a geek, will be someone who is insanely attractive. Like, it's just the way it works, and I don't like it. Like, I really, really don't like it. It's one of the things you like much better about UK TV. Okay, another tangent. This has got nothing to do with UK TV. This has got to do with the fact we were talking about Conan O'Brien, I think, last Friday. So I started. I went and looked for his podcast, and I've been listening to old episodes. And I listened to one that had the what is she called? She was Penny in The Big Bang Theory, and didn't like The Big Bang Theory. Didn't think a lot of it, and so kind of just written everybody off in that show. Olivia Colman is fantastic. I mean, she was great in Hot Fuzz, right? Going back to Hot Fuzz, not her best role by any stretch of the imagination, but Hot Fuzz, good film. But yeah, she was on Conan O'Brien, and I was honestly surprised. I was honestly taken aback at how quick and funny she was. Yes, yeah. Like, honestly, massively surprised. Like, it's why you should never judge people just based on what they do. But you know, it's very hard with celebrities not to judge them based on their work. But no, honestly, I was quite shocked at just how quick she was with the comeback. Now, it helps. Conan really does help to foster people and build them up and all this kind of stuff. He does his job very, very well. Still don't like The Big Bang Theory. It was cheap laughs. Cheap laughs at us nerds. Again, though, I think Conan is one of those people who didn't fit the... I don't know what you call the US TV industry. Like, you've got Hollywood for the movies. I don't know if you've got a term for the TV industry as well. But he didn't fit the mold. It was amazing he ever got his late night TV show. I don't know what kind of deals with the devil were done there. All right, so I need to do some maths again. We're making 240 wire, and then each one of these takes 60, so we can run 4 of these. They were trying to appeal to the youths, the good old youths. Better do some satisfactory work, I guess. It's one of the few things I like. Again, chat, if you can follow this line of conversation, good for you. It's one of the few things I liked about the Doctor Who Christmas special this year is there was a lot of... I've forgotten the actor's name again. But there was a lot of his personality in the Doctor, and... Oh, wait. This isn't where this needs to go. I need to split this and send it out to the side. I've done the exact opposite of what I need to do. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I just need to run the lines. No, I don't. Hang on. Yes, I need to split this because we want to take the wire. All right. This is what happens when you talk for half an hour and forget what you're doing. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Now, technically, I could just run one side and then leave this open for something else because I can only do 4. Then everything joins in the middle. Yeah, no, we'll split it. And then we'll just try and get more coming through at some point. Cable, 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 cable. We'll leave the last ones off, and then we just need to connect the power up. That's the that's him. That's the guy. Oh yeah, I need to. Well, if we just do storage. Now, do I think the new Doctor Who series is going to be good? I don't know. I've got my doubts, but I'm hopeful. It will depend how Disney-fied it gets, in my opinion. Eventually, you'll be replaced by Cable. Good. Let's remove you. Alright, so I need to work out what I've done so far and what it is I'm intending to do next. Okay, so I actually need to split this twice. Hang on. Did I actually spread this too thin and do my maths like an absolute idiot? No, because wire is 15. Wire is 15. Gotta get going. Great hanging out. Cool community here. Game looks a blast. You have to check it out sometime. Hey, thank you for stopping by East Coast and have a wonderful rest of your day. So yes, we need to split this out twice to make this work. I've never called you Gus. I was gonna say, what, you mean Gus? No, that's Clyde. Who the fuck is Gus? How did you get up here? How did you get up here? Are you the same one who was just down here? No. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Are you going to kill me? I think they're going to kill me. Alright, anyway. Let's carry on with this. Yeah, you're going to struggle to get down. Und boogie. Don't you get in my way. You son of a bitch. You better not stop in the middle. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Thank you. Oh, also, I put that in the wrong place. Oh, you son of a bitch. I blame the elephant, who I think has stopped right on the edge of where I need to build. Oh, no, maybe not. All right, so we need to do this a little differently. So we're going to want to bring you out there. So I'm kind of in line with this. I want to do another splitter. Hit the button for painting things. Alright, and then I want to do a Mark II belt lead to this. Oh no, we're going to have to tidy that up. I don't like that. Alright, so then we're going to be bringing 120 over, so then we can run 6 of these. So we're going to need another splitter. Can you not just launch it into space and be done with it? You can beat them to death. I had to beat him to death with his own shoes. Crap! Ah, the ladder is so far away. We definitely need to make this place more traversable. It's okay to end the show when the story is told. You don't have to keep on going. Yes. One of my biggest complaints about American TV most of the time is the fact that you'll have a main story which is about 2 episodes long, and you'll tell that story in 21 episodes. And then you'll do it again. Oh, God, I need to build a little bit of extra floor there. I'm going to keep on falling off. For episodes like 1.5 hours? That's not even true. Now, some of them are. And if the show was liked, they would make new seasons, even though the story has been told. Yeah, I mean, I was going to use Fawlty Towers as an example, but they're trying to make new ones. I mean, just think how many more seasons of the US and how many more episodes of the US office there were than the UK office. Even though, honestly, the two shows are so different. It's weird to me that they have the same name. Stormtrooper. All right, so we're now making wire, cable, and copper sheet. US office is loosely inspired by instead of the same story. You don't like comedies? They try to distract you from the fact that life is shit. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of either the American or the UK office. I'm not a huge Ricky Gervais fan, which instantly put me off the UK office. And then the US office, like most US comedies, honestly, the first season was kind of bad. I have watched it a little bit more. It did seem to find its feet a little bit more as it went on, but it's like great old UK comedies. The first seasons are always terrible. Blackadder first season, awful. Red Dwarf first season, terrible. I do like comedies. I can't remember the last comedy I watched that I really enjoyed. Are we going to go all the way back now to The Inbetweeners, which has got to be like 10, 15 years old by now? No, there was that more recent one about the gay pirates. Our Flag Means Death. Oh, that was a New Zealand comedy. That wasn't really American or British. It was pretty good though. I believe it got cancelled because nobody really liked it. All right, how is our power infrastructure holding up? Do we still have headroom? We do not have a lot of headroom if everything comes on at once. We may have to do more power. We're definitely going to have to do more power. We do also need to fix that factory over there, which just isn't working properly for reasons I still don't understand. I'm assuming you're out of raw materials. Pipe we can give you. Get you working again. You're still making concrete. Oh yeah, we were going to do a little explore to see if we could find that cave people were talking about over to the east. Oh, and we can open up that hard disk container as well, actually. I do see a slug over there. Oh, maybe that's the other yellow one. I was thinking about the one all the way up there. Oh, there's also a hard drive machine up there. Right, now, is it possible that you're no longer working because we're full? Alright, this is good. You are definitely not full, but then we're using a lot of you, so that's fine. You're definitely not full. What are you doing? I'm sending all the iron ore. I'm sending all of it down this lift and into the bin. Okay. Looks like it's all Mark III. You're running out of iron ore. Still. That makes no fucking sense. Alright, let's see if then. Oh. Oh, you're Mark II belts. Mark II was working for the coal, and it's the exact same amount coming in and going out, but that's fine. Yeah, you're definitely putting out 240. Well, this is because this has got a little bit of. Oh wait, the coal was on Mark I belts. Making the bounce slower should have just made this worse, as far as I'm concerned. But you've got a little bit better. You've got this little corner bit. You'd also have a little bit on the end, but I can't see how that. I mean, I'll add a little bit on the end, see if it helps. It shouldn't. You know, I won't, so I don't have any steel beam. 5.3, and we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should be able to cope, no problem. Parachute is saving my life a little bit. Alright, so we're now producing more than we need. At least we should be. The second one along isn't working. Right, there's definitely a design flaw here. Right, the bit extra here is now blocked. I've just got something to do with belt lengths, maybe. What I really don't understand is the coal is working perfectly, but it does have like a much longer run. I wonder if that's helping keep it going. Like we should get to a stage where this belt is completely blocked off and just feeding everything no problem. Still not quite keeping up, are you? There's one other thing I can try. Still slowly running out, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're clearly gonna have to redesign that backplane then. That's a shame. I don't know why it's not working. Or why the coal is working perfectly, but that is not why we came here. Solid rock behind that waterfall. There's another big guy. See a power slug. I recognize this area. I believe I've had trains running through here before. Hello, spider cats. There's a brief window and let me pick it up. Alright, there we go. Oh, God. Do I have a favourite musical band / artist? Probably the band I listen the most to still is Weezer. Is this the one that's got the crystal just around here? Yes, we did have trains running through here. Okay, yeah, I know where I am. Can't remember what this hard disk machine needs, though. What's it? They're crash spaceships. They're not hard disk machines. You need power, eh? That's the one thing we don't have. Also, bees. Question mark, so we know it's a quest. Yeah, they put an album out fairly recently. I haven't listened to it, I'll be honest. Stormtroopers. Ah, we don't have power. Do I have any portable miners on me? No. Can I make some? Yes. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You're going to eat mini corn dog nuggets? Nice? Question mark? You better run. No, we don't really have corn dogs over here. And that is the second crash of the day. And it's not going to have saved all of that running to the bloody crystal place. Well, I can't be bothered to start Satisfactory again, but we do have like an hour left. I guess we'll do some Overwatch. I don't like that it's crashing so regularly already. We do not have a big factory on the go. Oh, apparently there's a Valentine's Day sale on Battle.net. Dear. Hey, cheers for the commercial, Serenity. It is appreciated. Alright, hopefully we're all switched over. Let's just do unranked. We'll probably play as tank constantly, but it'll be fine. Oh. Do I have you as a Battle.net friend, just in case you are ever around and want to join in?
Welcome to Samoa.
Oh look, tank.
Olympus, it's where I
And the original tank has already left. Never a good sign.
pick up your feet, you drunk.
Jungle Queen, eh?
Time for the reckoning.
Yeah, crashed again.
That's no way to train your tranquility.
I have to look into it, but if it's going to keep on crashing, I can't do Satisfactory anymore.
First round lost. Apagando las luces. Where's my thunderbolt? Score 0.
Oh dear. It's not, especially because I don't have a big factory on the go, so I don't know why it's crashing. I'll do like a scan and repair, and if there's anything I can do to help it along.
Grand.
Wouldn't a scythe be more on brand?
I prefer shotguns.
Can't really harvest with them, but who am I to argue with Jet himself?
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Maybe I will work on Enshrouded. Apparently their first patch, big patch has come out. Why did our Reaper just essentially commit suicide? I see why the first tank left. I get it. If this is how you were playing, I get it 100%.
What kind of moron crosses the mother of the gods?
Claiming the objective.
Stop mucking around and move. Here, lightning! Bloody hell! Just keeping my sister busy.
Damn.
That
We took the point for a little bit. We already did better than the last round. Junkrat stands. I should have just shot. Thought she was closer.
They've finally got it.
Yes. I see why your first tank abandoned you 100%.
Where's my thunderbomb? Claiming the objective. Get over here.
God damn. Oh. You're doing God's work, Junkrat. He's just trying to do fishing, apparently. Alright. Alright. Good game. Good game. I mean, I joined late and I almost had top DPS. Okay, I didn't see Lifeweaver, who I think was Kiriko down the bottom, but fucking hell. Our Junkrat, who was fishing, is complaining about apparently everyone's being too sweaty. No, I think people are just wanting to play the game, not watch you fish. Fucking twat. I don't think I'm in the right frame of mood for Overwatch. Or maybe I am extra salty. Oh dear. Oh god, tank again. We'll try another Junkrat round. Junkrat, Junker Queen round. No, I imagine I'll be stopping at normal time. Or possibly even sooner if this game is as bad as the first one.
Olympus is where I say it is.
Oh dear.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your armor made of?
Your father has my blueprints. Why don't you see for yourself? I'd hate to spoil the surprise.
It's babies. Her armor's made of babies. Sweet, innocent, chubby little babies.
Systems calibrated for maximum cooperative behavior.
Also, in another twist, all those babies are your siblings. This isn't going to be good. Everyone's up here. This is never a good sign. hit the door jam. Is there a chance Baguette died behind me? Oh dear.
There'll be consequences for that.
Careful.
Well, Widowmaker just killed most of our team.
Advancing upward.
Yeah, da, 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 da. I believe the entire team is just staying inside. God, I mean, I'm not one to normally quit around, but fucking hell.
Stop it!
Duplicating Moira.
I pressed the wrong button there.
Nearly had ya, didn't they?
Yeah, I see you, Widowmaker. I see it.
You and me, yeah?
Tactical visor activated.
Let's go win this thing. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Heroes never die. Justice reigns from above. Time for the reckoning.
Oh, I didn't go up the stairs. God damn. Oh wow, one of our terrible DPS just left. That might be for the best.
I've got plenty of teeth left.
Oh, honestly, not picking a character is still doing better than the one who left.
Hello there.
luck, everybody.
Lucky shot. My turn. Stop mucking around and move. Bolt. Oh, I wanted a scar.
Why did you charge in then, 76, and not pull back? I think again we're playing with people who can't see mercies.
Tactical visor activated.
Time for the reckoning. No one can stop me.
Now, I apparently can't hit mercy, but I can at least see it. Damn.
Heroes never die. That's no way to treat your queen.
Damn.
Shake the knots out of your loincloths and move. Outnumbered. They finally got up there.
Oh dear.
That's it. Everyone's going to Tartarus. You want in 60 seconds.
God, how often were you getting your... Oh, god damn. So I'm stuck in a bush. I mean, that wasn't a good game in any way, but okay.
Play of the game.
Doesn't surprise me. Alright, chat, I'm just going to end. I don't want to play Overwatch. Sound the battery's not working. I'm just going to call it there. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.